YouTube, it's Justin Blvd here, and welcome back to my channel and to my next video. And you can see right here, I'm right in front of the closet doors here, where I did something real special in the previous bit. I'll tell you about that at the end there. But our main focus on this episode there, gonna give you a full recap of some of the things that happened on America's Got Talent live show semi-final episode number 1, and which 5 have moved on to the finals of America's Got Talent. So hopefully you're ready for this, and let's get right down to it. Plus we'll have something real special there, special announcement there, especially for all you music lovers out there. You definitely want to be sticking around for something very exciting that I'm sure you definitely want to take note of. So hopefully ready for this, and here we go. And we're gonna begin with what happened on the first semi-final episode of America's Got Talent. And I do have to say, it was quite an exciting episode back then. There were 11 acts that went to perform live, including one that had returned as a wild card. Yeah, called the Front Pictures there, bringing the virtual reality the world of virtual reality, if you know how this goes. So they put up an amazing show, quite an interesting one. The one that got me more confused there was the creatures that normally live in the sea are out in outer space there. And when I saw that, I thought, jellyfish and fish in outer space? Wow, that's the first time I've seen that happen. Like, who would live in outer space? Besides people, of course, you know, astronauts. like astronauts going into outer space, that's definitely true, but jellyfish and fish in outer space instead of in the water, oh my god. Like, it brings me up the question of, how can they survive out in the open air with absolutely no water? That's generally how this goes. But besides that, there was a whole lot of great talent, including most of the singing that was done. And some of them did move on to the finals, because they did quite well there. So, Michael Ketterer was one of them. And there was quite a lot of terrific acts that moved on. We got Jay Comroe, one of the remaining comedians there. Actually, 2 of them total there. They went on to so 1 comedian's into the next round. Jay Comroe there. Don't forget, we still got the other comedian coming up. I'll tell you about that coming up at the end of this episode. Something you definitely don't want to miss. So it's gonna be real good. So yeah. Now remember, Michael Ketterer there put up another outstanding performance there. And it's Simon's Golden Buzzer. I believe it's Simon's Golden Buzzer. Anyways, he put up an outstanding performance there, especially for one being the father of 2 kids, I believe. So, good job there. And we'll look forward to seeing him in the finals there of AGT, which begin on September the 18th. So, hopefully you'll mark that down on your calendar, and I'll put the date up on the screen here so you can take a look at that. And I'll give you time to write that down as I go tell you more of the performers that are going to be moving on from there. Yep, can't forget Zucchero and all those acrobatics that they did. It was outstanding there. And it's, remember, the Golden Buzzer given by the host of the show, Tyra Banks. They put up another outstanding performance there. So, and they definitely deserve to go on from there. Very much most of the acts deserve to be in it. Of course, 5 moved on. So Zucchero was one of them. And we cannot forget the magician himself, Shin Lim. Always going on with those card tricks. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some more card tricks up the sleeve, because you know how this is gonna go. Yeah, and Dual Transcend there. They did an outstanding job, a whole lot better than the first one. They did better in the second during judge cuts. and they still continue to do an outstanding performance during the semifinals. So, great job there. Now, some of the other acts that didn't make it there, like one of those choirs there, Voices of Hope there, I have to say they did outstanding as well there. Quite tough there because there was only 5 that had to move on there. And hate to see them go there, but that's generally the way it goes, so we'll see how that goes. Of course, speaking of choirs, we're going to see Angel City Chorale perform live this week on AGT Semifinals Episode 2. So that's going to be a whole lot of power, I have to say, in terms of the performances that we're going to be seeing. And we can't forget the rest of the singer that we'll be seeing, including probably one of my absolute favorites there, Quinnie Hadwin, the golden buzzer given by Howie Mandel. So I'm looking forward to seeing how much more craziness we're going to be hearing from Quinnie on the live show there. So it's going to be really, really good there. As well as many of the other acts that we'll be seeing there, including the other comedian there. I'm trying to remember her name there, but I'm sure you can figure that out, so make sure you go check that out. So, when does the live show of AGT Semifinals Episode 2 begins? It begins this Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Make sure you go check that out, 7 o'clock Central Time, and then come back on Wednesday for the live results show. See which 5 move on to the finals, which begin on September the 18th. So, hopefully remember that. Anyways, so, and I do apologize if I took down the date there early when I should have mentioned it there, but I'm assuming you got it all done, so hopefully remember that. And let's get on to the last topic there, and it's actually a special announcement there. Actually, make it 2 there. Now, if you remember last week there, I did a special guitar music video for a special YouTuber there, and it's quite neat. And I have to say, it was my first time practicing there, so wasn't quite perfect there, but like I said there, first time doing so. And I'm still going to be practicing doing more of those chords as I get through, so just bear with me and everything will go as planned, so make sure you go check it out. I'll leave the link to that video down in the description box so you can go check that out, so hopefully you'll take time to do so after this video. So make sure you stick around for that. And also, if you remember TWG7 there, you probably already know about this, but last week she completed her Project 365, I believe it was 2 weeks ago or something like that. So she got all complete. She's gonna get a new banner for her channel there, so more details to come there. Anyways, if you haven't seen the epic celebration of the completion of TWG7's Project 365 completion there, I'll leave the link to that in the description box below this vid, as well as the link to her channel there, so make sure you go check that out. And some big news there, for those that are into music there. She'll be doing a live stream every Thursday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and for those of you in the UK, it would be 8 o'clock out there in the UK. And for those in the Philippines, it's 3 in the morning down there. And for those on the West Coast, it would be 12 noon Pacific Time. So it's going to be an awesome show. Hopefully you'll all tune in to that. And she's going to have a special guest on the show this week. Of course, if you want to find more info there, go to the video link to that. I'll put it in the description so you can go check that out, because I don't want to give too much of those details away. You're just going to have to tune into that vid for all of those details. And that's basically what it is all about. So hopefully you'll remember that. Now, remember when I said back earlier in this episode there, the reason that I'm right in front of these closet doors, this is basically where I do my guitar practice. So, and believe me, I wish I could do it in that same white corner there where I do my Smule recordings there, but wasn't enough room there, so I had to do it right here. That's generally how this goes, so you know how this goes. So, anyways, like I said there, if you want to see that guitar practice vid that I did there, link is down in the description. Make sure you go check that out. It is really good. And I will be doing the next one probably later this week. Who knows how this is gonna go, so make sure you stick around for that. Alright, and one last announcement before I wrap up this episode here. Now, you probably already know about the Toronto Zoo outdoor vlog trip that I got into with the Schriver family there. So, it is split into 2 parts right there. So, make sure you go check those out. I'll leave the link to those 2-part series of the Toronto Zoo trip down in the description box below this vid, as well as the link to the Schriver family's YouTube channel. Make sure you go check that out. Be sure to leave the comment on those vids there, and make sure you leave a thumbs up on their vids. And if you haven't subscribed to their channel, make sure you do so and turn on all notifications so you stay up to date. And it's really good, so make sure you go check that out. And I'm definitely looking forward to the next outdoor vlog. I haven't figured out which trip I'm going to be doing next, but I'll let you know in the next video, so make sure you stick around for that. But anyways, that will do it for this video here. And sorry I kept it a little bit too long there, but I have to make sure I get all the info in before anything else comes up, because you know how this is gonna go. So in the meantime, if you did enjoy this video and made it more informative there, be sure to give this vid a big thumbs up by clicking the like button below this vid. Also, don't forget to share this vid with your friends by clicking the share button below. And if you like to see more vids from this channel and be notified when the new ones come around here, be sure to hit the red subscribe button located below this vid if you haven't done so. And also, don't forget to turn on the bell to show all notifications so you stay up to date on everything that's going on there. And also, one final note to let you know, if you want to add me on Smule, and you want to make sure you do so, I'll leave the username, my username, down in the description box below this vid so you can add me there. And if you're viewing on PC or Mac, I'll have the URL to my profile down in the description box so you can go check that out. And it's really good there. And if you have any song requests or invites that you want me to do the setup for, I'll make sure you leave it in the comments below this vid, either on this vid here, or you can also send it to me through a direct message or a DM through the Smule app or through the Smule website. So be sure you check that out. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Peace.